So, my name's Adrian.
Nate.
And we're from Deviant Reacts, and today we're going to be reacting to Rwby, Volume 2, Chapter 10, called...
Sorry, it hurt to lift up my elbow right now.
Called Mountain Glen.
Okay. Interesting.
Which is the place that they were trying to go to before, like, the actual mission thing.
Alright.
Because it said there was a hideout in, around Mountain Glen.
High up in the Alps.
Yes, I see. So, maybe we'll get introduced to more of the bad guys and where they're hiding, stuff like that. What happened last time? I know it was like a week ago.
Yeah.
So to remember, I believe the last episode, the professor.
Yes.
Doctor.
He didn't get it
just for fun.
That's right. That's right.
Dr. Ublik.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Ublik was questioning the
kids,
the three other Rwby members.
Why they
wanted to become a huntress.
Yeah.
But not Rwby. And then Rwby asked him why he wanted to, or why he chose to be a teacher and stuff. He's like, I want to teach the next generation in order to like better equip them to fight. And I believe he went and showed Rwby the elephants, saying that there were some Grimm that were...
They've adapted.
They have adapted, yeah. And that's why they don't attack.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Wise elephants.
Super wise. And I believe we ended off where Rwby was watching over their camp.
Yeah.
Because they made the fire, and then Ublik was like, who wants to take the first shift? She was like, yo.
Yo, hey.
Yeah, so she
it's
was,
your boy.
It's your girl, Rwby.
Oh, yeah.
Out here with the massive scythe. About to snipe some. About to smite some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. So let's just get right into it. Shall we?
We shall.
Oh, don't forget to watch the original content and support the original content either on YouTube or the Rooster Teeth website or Crunchyroll, whatever you feel like. And blah. I think we got that high note down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think we got it down.
How to play guitar. Keyboard!
Still best scene. Kira just taking on Olive Cardinal.
Yeah.
Still best scene. Rwby. Ooh, hello, Ironwood.
Hello, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello!
Of course. So logically, you got out of bed, dressed yourself completely, and decided to gaze menacingly out into the distance.
What is Good Witch's problem with Ironwood?
She's a hater.
I've trusted him for years. We both have. I can't help but feel like he's keeping us in the dark.
Don't be ridiculous. You know very well that we are not the ones in the dark.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, you guys are in the dark right now.
I used to believe that a man I've trusted for so long would act so
Distant?
passively.
You're a good
Passively.
person, James.
Distant, passive,
Always
whatever.
done
Whatever.
what you think is best for the people, even against strong protest. Osman has experience that the rest of us lack, and I think that's something worth remembering.
It's an odd little scene they showed us. And nothing to do with the main story. Ooh, snipe that. Ooh, headshot. What?
Just keep a lookout, bro, okay?
Whatever. Put a silencer on that sniper. Ublik sleeps? I mean, with that much energy, I feel like he's up 24/7. What a great sound.
I
Sound
love
of a
that,
campfire.
Are you awake? Yeah. Why do you think he asked us about being a huntress?
He's up. He's got to be up.
What was he trying to say? Maybe he was just curious. You think? No. Weiss, are you awake? Of course I'm awake. You were talking. And I think when I said I wanted to honor my family's name, I meant it. But it's not what you think. I'm not stupid. I'm fully aware of what my father has done with the Schnee Dust Company. Since he took control, our businesses operate in a moral gray area. That's putting it lightly. Which is why I feel the need to make things right. If I had taken a job in Atlas, it wouldn't have changed anything. My father was not the start of our name, and I refused to let him be the end of it. All my life, I fought for what I thought was right. I had a partner named Adam.
Ugh,
More of a mentor, actually.
Fucking Adam.
What we were doing would make the world a better place. But of course, his idea of a perfect future turned out to be not perfect.
Flower?
I joined the academy because I knew huntsmen and huntresses were regarded as the most noble warriors in the world. Always fighting for good. But I never really thought past that. When I leave the academy, what will how can I undo so many years of hate? I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're not one to back down from a challenge, Blake. But I am! I do it all the time. When you learned I was a faunus, I didn't know what to do, so I ran. When I realized my oldest partner had become a monster, I ran. Even my semblance. I was born with the ability to leave behind a shadow of myself. An empty copy that takes the hit while I run away.
Ooh, that's deep.
Aw.
At least you two have something that drives you. I'm just kind of always going with the flow, you know? And that's fine. I mean, that's who I am. But how long can I really do that for?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a huntress. Not really because I want to be a hero.
What's that?
But because I want to be
What's that?
adventurous. I want a life where I
Pillow.
won't know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah.
And that'll be a good thing. Being a huntress just happens to line up with that. I'm not like Rwby. She's always wanted to be a huntress. It's like she said, ever since she was a kid, she dreamt about being the heroes in the books, helping people and saving the day, and never asking for anything else in return. Even when she couldn't fight, she knew that's what she wanted to do. That's why she trained so hard to get where she is today. Well, she's still just a kid. She's only 2 years younger. We're all kids. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, so go to bed.
I mean, look where we are. In the middle of a war zone and armed to the teeth. It's the life we chose. It's a job. We all had this romanticized vision of being a huntress in our heads. But at the end of the day, it's a job to protect the people. And whatever we want will have to come second.
He was noticing.
Sway is late. Go back to bed.
I hate when dogs do that. Just let me sleep.
Sway!
Maybe you gotta go poop.
Oh no, she's gonna like stumble upon something.
I knew it.
This is a wasteland. You literally could have done that anywhere.
It's a wasteland. It's Fallout.
I don't want to set the world on
Fire.
I
Not
thought I
suit.
read Pale.
Never sneak around with a dog.
Mm.
This is every escort mission where you're sneaky and the other person is just like
Oh.
trotting along.
Did they go in yet?
What?
One bark means yes.
This is the best companion ever.
Oh man.
Great.
Come on. We gotta get
Even
to
their
this.
technology has AT&T.
What do you have?
AT&T.
Oh, okay.
I know from experience.
Oh, yeah. Throw that dog? Oh, my
The
God.
dog just bounced like a plush toy.
Oh,
And she doesn't have a weapon.
no. Great.
That's why I go get help.
Oh, my God. It's a city under a city.
Where is she?
Well, great. She doesn't have a weapon.
You're a long way from home, girl.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh.
Punch him. Use your fists.
You ain't got no other gadgets, man?
She has her speed. Run away.
The boss is gonna want to see this one.
Well. Oh.
Every video game ever, when you get captured, they always kick you in the face.
Hey
Yeah.
guys. It's your Rwby?
Really?
Where's Rwby?
I don't know.
Zwei?
So wait, did he go to sleep after he heard that?
What's going
I
on?
thought he was awake the whole time.
Grab your weapons. Your leader may be in trouble.
Look at that guy's arm. He's been working out.
It's just that arm.
That's just I don't know.
Try to get close to the moon.
Sorry, sir.
Boss, found something you might want to see. Is it good or bad, Harry? Because
Roman.
I have had a day. It's a little girl?
Is he wearing glasses on the outside of his helmet?
Ruby's sight. Oh no. Do you think she fell?
It's also a gun.
Down there.
Oh my. Of course. Of course, of course, of course!
What is it?
I'm gonna be so stupid!
Dr. Oobleck, what's wrong?
Romantic land! Yes, an expansion of Vale that was inevitably destroyed by creatures of Grim, previously home to thousands of people. Working people commuting to the city, the main city, developed a subway system to the inner city. Grim's attacks increase, population in danger, now desperately searching for shelter. City evacuates into metro tunnels, and what do they find? The southeast quadrant of Vale is known for wild wars and deep caves.
Doc, what are you saying?
My dear, we're not just looking for an underground crime network. We're looking for an underground crime network!
They've been working in caves?
No, Mountain Glen was Vale's first serious attempt at expansion. It worked for a short period of time, thanks to an aggressive perimeter defense and unique transportation. The city developed an elaborate subway system to carry citizens safely from the new territory into the main kingdom. Sadly, without the many natural barriers Vale had to protect its borders, Mountain Glen was doomed from the start.
I could not hang out with that guy.
The citizens of the territory made one last attempt at survival. They took up shelter beneath the city in massive caves that they had cleared out for the subway, and they had cut themselves off from the surface.
An underground village?
No matter speaking, yes. Safe haven. Until an explosion opened the mouth of another cavern, filled with subterranean grit. After that, the kingdom officially sealed off the tunnels, creating the world's largest tomb.
Dang, that's dark.
Damn.
If Rwby is down there,
What is that?
find her.
Did his coffee cup turn into a what's that? A bat?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's Roman.
Wow.
Okay, so quite a bit to unpack. Let me just one at a time. First off, what are your thoughts?
Wow. The guy talks really fast, man. And was his coffee cup the bat or what? Was
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or I guess it was a coffee. It was like the insulator.
Yeah, the
thing.
thermos.
Yeah, thermos. There we go. But it had to have like some energy, something.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
So.
starts off with Ironwood looking onto the city, and then Glinda coming out, being her hater self, saying like, "Oh, you got dressed just to walk all the way out here and look at the sights."
Yeah.
And then Ironwood started talking about how he trusts Ozpin, but he feels like Ozpin is holding something back, and that like Ozpin knows something that they
He's
don't,
not giving
and,
up all the information.
and
about
that's why Ozpin is acting so passively, and it's ticking Ironwood off because he's very like an aggressive type person. Like he wants to know what's happening so he can like, I guess, attack something or whatever. And Glinda was like, "Oh, well, we know more than everybody else does."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, that scares me even more because if we know more than everybody else does, and we still, and I still feel like we're don't know everything, then like Ozpin is holding more than or even more valuable information."
Mm-hmm.
Which I find like that scene is very weird to put in like the episode when there's nothing even in the prior episodes that, I mean, other than them talking to in the room, that has like, I don't know how to say it, like it just seems out of place, I guess you could say.
Okay, yeah.
And unless like the next couple of episodes reveal something, it just seems like we'll just insert
Throw that there, yeah.
because the rest of the episode had nothing to do with Ironwood or Ozpin. And then so following that, it was them talking to the campfire, and Oobleck, Dr. Oobleck,
Yes.
sleeping, right? So they were talking about, why was it that they were questioned and stuff like that. And I think I figured it out, but I'm not 100%. It is because their intentions were, I wouldn't call it selfish, but they were becoming huntresses to benefit themselves first over others, right?
Gotcha.
So Yang, she was becoming a huntress to just for the thrill, to kind of, she was a thrill seeker. Weiss was to kind of fix her family's reputation, and then Blake was also to fix the reputation of the Faunus and the White Fang. But all those things were kind of like to help them out. Whereas Rwby, as Yang said, was the reason why she wanted to become the huntress was to help people, of that fantasizing role. So Ruby's intentions was pure like for other people.
Yeah.
And everybody else's were like just to help themselves. And I think it was Weiss that said like, yeah, we should start. It was either Weiss or Blake that said, hey, we need to put others before like our intention. And I think it was Weiss, because Weiss is talking about how it's their job to protect others over like what they want, what they fantasize over.
Good intentions for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
What a true saying.
You know.
And then
Yeah. Oh God. Here, let me bring my.
my thing away.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they were talking, Weiss mentioned that her father took over the company, right? Her father wasn't the first one to own the Shinidust company, and that once he took over, that's when all the bad stuff started happening, or that's when they turned into a morally gray area. So I'm guessing, like the father is more like, we'll do things to make as big of a profit as possible, but we'll bend the rules, do some illegal stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, I need to become a huntress to kind of like fix my family's name somehow. And Blake, of course, said that she was with Adam, who was her partner / like mentor, and that as soon as she found out that he was doing kind of like
some shady shit.
Yeah, like the morally gray stuff as well, that's why she left. So I guess her and Weiss sort of have, I wouldn't say completely the same story. Yeah, there's some similarities where they're becoming huntresses to kind of like fix a reputation and, you know, to benefit society in that way.
Indeed.
And then, other than that, Ruby fell down the hole because of his wife. No, well, not because of his wife, but she was curious. And she left her sniper scythe.
Yeah.
And somehow she didn't have the speed to run away, so she just went and tried to punch them. Didn't work out.
And then they punched her. Wrong.
And then they kicked her.
Wrong.
And then the only other information that we got was Dr. Ublik talking very fast about the history of Mount Glen.
Super fast. Like super fast.
So if I can remember correctly,
now talk in his voice. Go.
So have a seat here. I can't even talk normally, right? So Mount Glen, or the city, was Vale's first attempt, or one of Vale's attempts at expanding like their borders. And they made a underground subway to go from Vale to the city, so that people can move back and forth without the train or whatever getting attacked by Grimm above ground. And apparently, there's also underground caves and stuff like that. So they were doing that, and because the city didn't have natural borders or any other protection, it was getting overrun by Grimm. So what they thought next was like, okay, abandon the upper surface and go into the caves that they've already cleared out to make way for the subway and live underground, because I guess it's safer in a way. I don't know how that makes it safer, but this is what the story.
Batman, Batcave, bro.
Yeah,
you know
what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, everything is solved with Batman.
Yes, right.
So they were living underground, but there was an explosion that opened another cave or opened something that attracted the Grimm, and that then the Grimm overran the underground, and then Vale decided to conceal the underground part, creating the largest coffin. So everyone dies, and there's no escape.
Great.
Kind of dark, but they didn't say anyone died,
just
but
like
they
a
said
DC movie, man.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
And I think that is about it.
Are
I
you
think
sure?
I literally unpacked the whole story in like a 5-minute time frame. I should just gather all of my talks
and just
at the end of each thing and
put
then
it all
gather
together.
it up, just in case someone needs like a quick refresher of the chapter. And just be like,
boom,
done. And I think that's about it. You got anything else to say? Anything else to add?
No.
Okay, I'm just.
No. You just on it, right, man?
Yeah.
I'm just here for the comic relief.
Alright, so if you guys liked our reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want us to know anything else about Rwby, put it in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what he said.
Yeah.